mark these important occasions with joint celebrations. We have chalked out joint programs throughout the coming year in cities worldwide to commemorate our inseparable linkages in Bangladesh's liberation war of 1971. The crowning glory of our joint commemoration would be your presence in Dhaka for the celebrations on 26 March 2021. I thank you.
Your Excellency, Sheikh Hasina, Prime Minister of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Ministers and distinguished guests. As we commemorate the historic Mujib Borsho, I have the honor to invite the Honorable Prime Ministers of Bangladesh and India to jointly unveil the commemorative stamp on Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. I request the two Prime Ministers to press the launch button. Excellencies, to honor the contributions of the two of the greatest leaders of the last century, Mahatma Gandhi and Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, I request both the Prime Ministers to jointly inaugurate the Bangabandhu Bapu digital exhibition by pressing the launch button. We will now witness a short video marking this inauguration.
Two extraordinary men at different times in history changed the destiny of their people. One adopted ahimsa, while the other embraced the power of his language to fight against oppression and tyranny. Their iconic struggle and conviction led to the liberation of their countries from the inhuman, despotic and ruthless forces. This is a story of their resilience and unflinching spirit as they led their people to freedom and liberation. Bangabandhu Bapu is a story of India and Bangladesh showcasing the bond of blood, shared sacrifices that unite these two great nations. Bangabandhu Bapu digital exhibition is curated with 21 walls of information and over 100 points of digital engagement. The experience begins with the introduction wall that highlights the theme of the exhibition and the exemplary status of these two inspiring leaders in the eyes of the world via testimonials. Some of the noteworthy installations are the meeting wall. Based on the day the two leaders met in August 1947. It displays probably the only photo in the world that has both Bangabandhu and Bapu in one frame. A holographic time machine layers historical photos with a timeline and provides a unique interface to the users to reference their time and lives. The Salt March led by Mahatma Gandhi is considered by the Time magazine to be amongst the three most important movements in the modern history, while the Bangabandhu speech of 7th March is in the memory of the World Register of UNESCO. Jallianwala Bagh and the Genocide Tunnel. The pain, suffering and the agony endured by the people are presented through the Jallianwala Bagh and the Genocide Tunnel. The brutal use of force by General Dyer in Jallianwala Bagh and the Pakistani army was to suppress the legitimate movement of people against subjugation, brutality and violence. The Triangle of Engagement provides a 360-degree view of the historic locations, a robotic signature of Bangabandhu and Bapu, and the favorite music of the two leaders being played in the background. The exhibition speaks the language of today, that is, technology, and provides a unique experience to the visitors. It encourages the youth to emulate the inspiring values of the two great leaders, respect the sacrifices of the martyrs, and appreciate the spirit of freedom that we all enjoy today. Bangabandhu Bapu, a shared vision of India and Bangladesh.
Excellencies, the Chilahati-Haldibari rail link not only connects Assam to Bangladesh via West Bengal, but also serves as an inspiring symbol of the ever-increasing people-to-people links between our two countries. It is my privilege to invite both the Prime Ministers to jointly inaugurate this project by pressing the launch button. Let us now witness a short video on this landmark project.
India and Bangladesh share a long-standing camaraderie. The Prime Ministers of both the nations are working to further flourish the relations between the two neighboring countries through trade and travel. As part of this vision, various developmental steps have been taken in the recent past, adding to the progress made in strengthening the bond. Both the countries are reviving a railway link, which was once operational till 1965. The reopening of the Chilahati-Haldibari route is expected to encourage economic and social developments of the people of both the nations, with the transit facilitation of goods and passengers traffic to and fro between Bangladesh and India, enhancing accessibility to the main ports and dry ports across land borders to support the growth in regional trade. For this purpose, construction of a broad gauge link from Haldibari in India to Bangladesh border has been carried out by Indian Railways. Similarly, Bangladesh Railway has also upgraded and laid the missing tracks from Chilahati to Indian border. Chilahati-Haldibari rail link is the fifth railway link becoming operational between India and Bangladesh, nurturing the social, trade and cultural bonds between the people of both the nations. This is the restoration of not only an old rail link, but the lifelines of India-Bangladesh relationship under the able leadership of our Prime Ministers. Long live India-Bangladesh friendship.
Excellencies, it is my privilege to announce that as a testament of the rapidly growing mutual cooperation between the two countries, India and Bangladesh have also signed 7 agreements in the areas of hydrocarbons, agriculture, textiles, community development, elephant conservation, and terms of reference on constituting a CEO forum. Excellencies, this concludes the inauguration ceremony. Thank you.